my name's Liane. I'm a Deputy Principal at Recovery College, and my role is about making sure what we deliver and how we deliver it is the best it could be for students. And I work with our team to make sure that's the case, and I also support Kerry and Stevie in making sure the team has everything they need in order to do the best jobs for all of our communities.
Hi, I'm Stevie. I'm the other deputy principal, and I head up the marketing, the promo, the advertisement of the Recovery College. You'll probably see me gallivanting around the Black Country. I also manage the admin team as well.
I think one word that describes the Recovery College for me is empowering. It's a place where people can make meaningful change in their lives that is important and that's chosen by them, that helps them to build a life that they can thrive in.
Absolutely, and funnily enough, I picked empowering as well. All too often, people are told how their recovery journey should look and what they should do on it. Here at the Recovery College, we help people make informed choices and decisions about how they want their recovery journey to go.
I think a big part of what recovery colleges bring is that opportunity for learning around people's mental health. So developing those coping skills that people can not only use for themselves, but also can help kind of build that social capacity and resilience within their own communities. I think we're a big part of kind of being connected to other services across the trust. And there's lots of people who join us whilst they're waiting for other things, coming to Recovery College to kind of learn new coping skills and other things about themselves.
I think we're just really unique in the Black Country healthcare, purely because we cover so many pathways, and we cover primary care, secondary care, and as Leanne mentioned as well, kind of on waiting lists, we really help reduce the pressure on the waiting lists as well. So I think we are a necessary but unique service within the trust itself.
I think a lot as well from people who kind of come to Recovery College, then go on to do other things in their communities too, like working, volunteering, setting up their own groups in the community, or reaching out to groups that already exist within their own communities. I think what I would say is the things that students have said to me before is you don't have to feel ready to join. There are people here waiting for you with a warm welcome and a smile and a cup of tea, and that you're not on your own. And I know it's a big step for people to kind of come through the doors of a service or be waiting in a virtual waiting room for an online session, but just give it a go and see where it takes you.
Absolutely. And, if you feel like you're ready to begin your recovery journey with us, then come to some of our information sessions, come to some of our open days. They are great spaces for you to learn what the Recovery College do, who we are, and how we can support you. There's lots of resources on our social media platforms as well. So kind of point of view videos of from the nearest bus stop to the base, our health walks, so you can be more informed before you make that big decision of wanting to join us as a student. All of them have their place here, but the most powerful one to me is identity, because here we promote you coming to the Recovery College as your full self, your most authentic self. And in that, you hold so much power of just being in a space where you can be yourself.
Yeah, I completely resonate with that, Stevie. And identity was a really important one for me as well. But I chose connection because I think we all need meaningful connection. And there's so many people in our communities who don't have either, the quantity of connections or the quality of connections that they want or need. And in Recovery College, I see so often students finding those sense of connections, and I think it's a really important place for that to happen.
So, taking over the world. No, I'm only joking. I would love to see the Recovery College be the go-to service for support for people who are in and out of services, who are on waiting lists, but also for people who do have that interest in mental health. When you've got professionals who have service users, I want them to come to us, and I want us to be that prominent service throughout the Black Country. To be able to do that, we've come so far with the help of Laura and Vicky and other kind of prominent figures who have helped us get where we are at the moment. Forward thinking, I'd love us to be that go-to service for people.
Very similarly to you, Stevie, I'd like to see more and more students coming to Recovery College, and to keep seeing the extraordinary talent that our students kind of show in their work of poetry, art, writing. And I'd love to see some more partnerships around the exhibition of that and the promotion and showcasing of that talent, because we already see that within our own celebrations that we have at the end of term, but I think it'd be great to kind of really take that on the road across the Black Country. And I think one of the really key things for us over the next 10 years, and Stevie, you've mentioned some of our kind of key stakeholders in Laura and Vicky, and that I think they'll be really important as we move forward with the plans that we've got. But I think it's that, you know, to hear what our communities need and learn how we can make Recovery College a place where every community within the Black Country feels that Recovery College are for them. And I think we can only do that by really finding good spaces for listening. So that's a big part of our plans over the next 10 years too.
One of the fondest memories was we did a couple of days when we did the launches for the bases. And they really stand out to me because, one, it allowed us to step back and kind of see all of the hard work that had gone into the expansion and kind of come to fruition, and seeing all of that come to being. But also what I loved about those days is that every single base was just buzzing with activities, with people. It was a really good connected couple of days of speaking to local organisations, local services, the local public, and allowing them to come in and kind of be in our world for a little bit, to see what we do and how we can support people. I think that really stands out to me.
That was a great time. Yeah, and I think it was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun doing all of that. I think for me, it's lots of little memories. So lots of conversations that I can remember with students where students have kind of stopped me and said, "Oh, Liane, just to let you know, I'm not going to be in after this term because I'm going to college," or "Oh, I want to tell you I've had my piece of writing published." And I think those are the memories that really kind of stay with you around students' journeys, and just kind of sort of make you beam.
Makes it worthwhile.
Yeah, absolutely. I think it's I feel really privileged, and I know a lot of our team feel this way, to be just a small part of people's journeys.
Yeah, and I think witnessing those goals and achievements from our students is just lovely to be a part of. Happy 10 years. Here's to many more.